What up, YouTube? It's the Black Man with the Black Man back again. The 91 here with another SA Legends video. Right now you see me in this rental car. Y'all ain't even got a chance to see that bad thing yet. Before I get into the video, go ahead and give y'all a little sneak peek what your boy riding in now. And I dare nigga to pull up on me and think the thing gonna get to work behind the wheel. This hoe pushing harder than the Charger. Wait till you see this bad boy. Give me 1 second. You see it, YouTube? Nice day out here. Sorry for the camera quality. My phone is not the best, but you see it. Look at this bad boy right here. Yeah, pull up on me. Pull up on me and think you ain't gonna get burnt out. I ain't gonna give y'all a whole car tour of this bad boy, but run up on me. Shit, we can do short-term race or a long-term race. This baby get 30 miles to the gallon. Mess with me. Pull up. Let's see what you're talking about. Now that we got big dog things out the way and I showed y'all that $100,000 whip, we're gonna get right back into this thing, man. This SA Hoop Legends. This is I started with a Velt boy the other day with Cam. We're gonna keep it on that same energy, but I'm gonna have to do some rapid fire to see, because I wanna try to get as many videos as I can of this SA Hoop Legends, but there's so many hoopers that shit, I kinda gotta do a rapid fire sometime. So this time around we're gonna do the Velt gang, and I'm gonna try to get as many hoopers that I recall being from the Velt. If you ain't from the Velt, hey, drop in the comment your respective school. And honestly, like, I'm gonna miss a lot of people. Let me get this out here. I'm gonna miss a lot of people, dog. So eventually, hopefully, you know, we can start getting some interviews. Some people wanna come on, chat with the Black Man with the Black Man, and we can get SA Hoop life started, boy, because I know a lot of people be out here sleeping on the SA Hoopers, like we ain't got game. Like, you can't take some of our 5 and go and play anywhere. You know, it's a lot of hoopers, you know, that just didn't get that opportunity. And I know that's everywhere, but I ain't worried about everywhere right now. We starting off at home in San Antonio, where your boy was born. And when I got back here, and then I was more in my adult life, had my adult mind, and I was experiencing all the various different types of games that, you know, my city had to offer. It's definitely worth being talked about. The people that made it to the big leagues from here, maybe they didn't make it to be the best player in the NBA, but if you make it to that level, then I don't care who you are, boy, what's up? If your credentials ain't making it there, so we really can't speak on how they panned out, because shit, they panned out doing something that they want to do for a career and are living very well. But we're not pocket watching, we're not doing none of that. We're here to talk about these SA Hoop Legends that names didn't even get to them lights, even though in their city, you know, in this city, they name, when it comes to the hoop thing, shit, they got their lights just as big. Cam he was one of them lights. You know, it's been one of the more major lights, because Cam was touchable. Touchable, he was talked to, you know. How have you felt about him? Hey, man, I don't care. I know him personally. I know his intentions. I remember one time Cam got a ticket because he was 6'10" in a coupe, and he was sitting in the back seat of the he was sitting in the back. That's how nice he was. He let me sit in the front seat. Cam let me sit in the front seat. He sat in the back of a coupe hatchback so he could stretch his legs out. And the cop gave that dude a ticket because he couldn't wear a seatbelt. We ain't getting into that. Back on these Hoop Legends, that was just a little story of how Cam was and just how good of a person he was. He was tall as stuff. He was 6'10". I'm not even 6'6". He's 6'10", but he gave me the front seat. That's just kind of dude he was. But his brother Charles, definitely a Hoop Legend. Definitely a Hoop Legend here. And I'm going to do some of these Velt Gang boys. And I'm just going to get their names out there and try to get something about their game that I, you know. Because a lot of this, one thing, if anybody's a real hooper, one thing is words don't do games justice. And I don't got game film, so y'all going just off words. You know what I'm saying? So, but words don't do it justice. I know a lot of y'all done had when somebody was like, damn, the pictures ain't do this no justice. So, shit. My words can't do their games no justice either. It's just me getting some names out there. My personal opinion. Personal. We can get some interviews on here. Just a way to get this SA Hoop life, like I said, this name, to be a marketplace for hoopers. We got ballers here, and these colleges, these big scouts, they need to start coming here in bulk and start seeing what San Antonio got to offer. You know, give hoopers here a real shot to do something, a real shot to get free schooling or whatever. You know, I'm not saying every hooper should be every black kid's dream is to aspire to be a hooper, but no. But if you know you're nice and you've been putting in the work and you got the talent to compete up there at that level, I feel like, hey, let us get our hand in that pot too, because we got some ballers. But like I said, we're going to talk about Charles. That's Cam's brother, C Dummy. Big man. Like I said, he's he look fundamental. He looks more like a fundamental player on the court. Good rebounder, can run the floor. He got a nice pace up the court. Definitely a good jump shot. Mid range, he has a nice little turnaround hook. If you ain't never played against him and you slacking, it's definitely gonna catch you off guard. Deceptive speed, decent handle for a big man. And when you say for a big man, when you say decent, I'm saying decent because if anybody tries to compare it to a guard, that's why I throw decent in there. But for a big man, definitely a good handle on the ball. If he went to the league, he would probably translate to a small forward, which he could really fit right into that role. And he could probably take a little player that's guarding him. If he hit the weight room and got his weight up, he could take a smaller player into that paint, handle his business. And if you ain't got good feet, he gonna put that butt on the floor. He gonna put it down. You gonna take a seat. Hey, take that seat, boy. You gonna take that seat. You leave him open, and he's streaky. You leave him open, that net like Ike Turner in the limo. For all y'all that don't know, he slapped the mess out of Tina in that limo. So when that ball leave the hand, and when it slap that net, and it goes, every hooper know what that is. Whether you say wet, give me that, money, smack, whatever you say when that ball going nothing but net. Hey, I turn in the limo because that net getting slapped. And when it hung nets, hey, if you can hang that net on that jumper, boy, that's what these SA hoopers do. Yeah, I'm ranting a little bit. It's bringing it all back to me, the hooping. But see, dummy. Then we got his partner that he ran with. I don't know how much they ran with tough outside of school and stuff like that, but while they was in school, and this was when I was early in school, Trent. His name was Trent. He was like your ghetto Rip Hamilton. Man, he had energy, boy. And he would really make you work on defense. I think he had figured it out or something. Niggas don't want to play no defense, so I'm going to get my buckets. And he never stopped moving. He had an ugly jumper. And it wasn't ugly. It was unorthodox. We ain't going to say ugly. It was unorthodox. It was an unorthodox jumper. But, hey, definitely Ike turning the limo. That net be slapping, boy. I mean, if you leave him open, and he was a cocky hooper. Like, he was one of the ones that would pull up in your face and be like, good shot, Trent. He would tell himself that his name is Trent, and he would do it in your face. That net would go in. He would drop a dime and be like, good pass, Trent. Yes. Not only would he bust your ass, he'd make you feel bad. Like, yo, this nigga bigging up himself. Definitely another street legend out here in San Antonio from the Velt. That's probably what we're going to stick to this episode is the Velt boys. Then you had Theron. Now, I think that was Trent's kinfolk. Definitely more of a facilitator, the point guard role. He good passer, but if he had to, he was going to bust your ass for three. You left him open, dangerous. Oh, yeah, dangerous player. But he also would have you take a seat. A lot of these players that's going to be on this list, they must have been ushers in the church because they sitting boys down. Your defense weak, you got weak knees, bad anticipation, you reach. Hey, come on, pop that squat next to your boy. Black man with the black man, come on. Let's talk about it. I know. The ice is over here. Put it on that ankle. Because most people on this list can put you down if you ain't always diligent in your defense. You know what I'm saying? Not all of them on this list can play defense either. But Theron, definitely one of those ones that can sit you down, and he would bust your ass if you left him open from the jumper. Who else from the Velt we can think of? You got some people. You got Westrow, the pretty hooper. He was the pretty hooper. Rico Suave out there on the court. He wanted to bust your ass, but he was always pretty. You know what I'm saying? He throw the pretty dimes, the pretty jumpers. You know what I'm saying? The little big man. Hey. Whatever you thought about Wes when you walked in, you didn't think about him when you left. The big hooper. He was a little big hooper. And we had Pooh. They was all in the same clique. You had big man Pooh. You know what I'm saying? The bear. Game sweeter than honey though. You know what I'm saying? Probably why they called him Pooh. Man, he was big, but his speed very deceptive. And he had a real nice handle, real big smooth. And you reached, he was big. Man, boom, throw that body on you. Damn, man. Laying it up with finesse, George Gervin. But hey, you thinking, man, this nigga ain't got no bounce. He ain't what he gonna do. He gonna rise up on you. It's slow-mo. Hey, he rise up slow like an elevator. But number one, he's so big and strong, you ain't gonna block it. He gonna put you in that rim. He gonna bang on you. If you got weak, hey, I told you, everybody on this list has probably been an usher in the church because they gonna sit you down. Give me them ankles, please. You're not sporting them right. Let me borrow them real quick and let me put them on my gallery. And ankles, they respond like you playing Call of Duty. They come back. They got broke, but they gonna heal. Somebody else looking to take them. That's how we do it here in SA. Big Pooh. That was Westrow. Big Pooh. You got a little Durst. I ain't gonna forget the young guns. You got Durst. You had Pooh's brother, Pee Wee. Definitely some ballers. Durst is more like yo, I'm gonna go get it grinder. I'm gonna go get, I'm like, you kind of see it because like niggas games sometimes, in most cases, you can kind of tell how they are in life. You know, Durst is one of those ones. His game show how he might be. He'll go get it. He gonna be up in you on defense. You know what I'm saying? He may not have the flashiest handle, but he gonna blow by you. He gonna get the job done. He one of those I just get the job done niggas. It ain't no flash. I'm gonna talk my shit, but I'm gonna bust your ass and I'm gonna get my job done. Pee Wee, I didn't get to see Pee Wee that later, but I know he did his thing from when I was younger. And that's why I can't really speak on him. I'm just gonna put him out here. Craig Calloway, I gotta get you out there, my nigga, in case you watching. That's just my kinfolk. Little thing we got going on. Told him he's gonna be in here. Nice jumper, facilitator. He's a genius hooper. You know what I'm saying? He's the genius, the smart man hooper. But put you down though. He'll sit you down. He'll sit you down. Then you had Big Kurt. I played with him later on in life. Big man. Had a nice jumper though. Real good post moves. If you a postman with, you know, postman ain't gonna really break your ankles out there. He could take you out there. He can extend it. He was a big man that could extend, which a lot of big men on here are. They could all extend. And he had a decent handle. He a little slower with the handle. It ain't like the quickest, you know what I'm saying? But hey, big man, they clumsy sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So hey, take a seat. Come on over here with the black man with the black man. I'll let my nurse, she'll bring over that big bag of ice for you, bruh. She'll rub it. You know what I'm saying? She'll get you back out there. She'll get you back in the game. I can't guarantee it ain't gonna get re-broke. It's some gunners out here. But you can get back out there. Don't give up. You know, defense can always get better. You know, it's just an ankle. It'll heal. It's gonna take, my ankles have been broke. I haven't failed. You know, I've never failed. But there's some people on this list that I'm gonna talk about that I made the black man with the black man. Hey, I was on some skates. Darren done put me on some skates. Wesley done put me on some skates. And when I say put you on some skates, it's just like, you know, when you hit a dude with a nice crossover and he jumped that wrong way. Yeah, you on skates. You didn't necessarily get crossed, but you got crossed. You ain't fall. But hey, that's enough to make the crowd go, ooh. Even you in the back of your head, turning around, trying to recover all fast. Nigga mad. Hey, it done happen. If you a hooper and you hooped a lot, know who you are. Everybody done got crossed. Niggas making millions of dollars. We see them. We see when Kobe done the niggas making millions. So, hey, I ain't getting paid for that, nigga. My ankle got shook up for free. But, yeah, Big Kurt, he'll take you out there. He's a good big man that can extend the wing. And I'm sticking with the Velt boys that I know went to the Velt boys. If I forget anybody, man, forgive me, man. I'm trying to think about some more ballers that I know, that I play with later on, because it's from the Velt specifically. I think that might be it for this one, though. So I said Big Durst, John Nation. How can I forget Nation? How can I get Mr. Nation? Mr. I'm strapped, where's that? Long range, the sniper. He's one of those snipers. Man, I almost, now speaking of snipers, Viet. Hey, that man was from overseas, but that's where he let that thing go from. Big bombs, wet net, Ike turned in the limo. Viet, man, I'm almost forgetting all these Velt boys. Big Sean. You know what I'm saying? He was the white chocolate of the team. Big Sean. Yeah, work. Oh, man, I can go into my gang, you know, Canicio. Mr. Roberson. He in the services now. Big up to every soldier out here doing their thing. I appreciate you. You know, you look at me, you know I ain't getting in there. I ain't even cutting my hair for money. You think I'm cutting it for the army? Nah. But big up to all y'all that made that choice, that sacrifice. It doesn't go overlooked over here. But he went to the service. Big Canicio. You know what I'm saying? Who else? I want to shout out to my big boy Rob Johnson. You know what I'm saying? It's so many hoopers from the Velt. Just specifically, I can make this a 50-minute video. But I'm trying to keep it to where I can keep people's attention long enough to get my names across. Trying to think if there's anybody else, any big dogs that I play with later on. If I forgot you, I may throw y'all in at a later time in the video. You know, this was just what I remember from the Velt. I appreciate y'all. It's been real. It's the black man with the black man. We got another one. This is part 2 of SA Legends. Best of my knowledge. Is always my opinion. Hopefully we can get some interviews in later. Some people will find this interesting. We can get some interviews out there, get some names that maybe I may be missing that y'all know about. Get some stories in here. Come fuck with me. Come fuck with the black man with the black man. Let's get to it. We got too many hoopers to run through. So I appreciate y'all rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all that. So, let's get it, man. Let's get it. We got too many hoopers to run through. Too little time. If I forgot you, let me know in the comments, and I'll do a recap of some of the Velt boys that I remember, that I forgot, that I know that can ball. Hey, let's get it started. Let's get these names known out here in San Antonio. That way we can start getting this pool bigger, man, for these players that's out here trying to actively do that, trying to find a way to get out these streets and get out here and trying to do something positive. You know? I know not everybody can be a Steve Jobs and da-da-da-da. I'm not saying that every black man needs to try to be a hooper. But for those who have the talent, those who have the chance to make it, I feel like, you know, our chances should be higher than they are. But that's why I want to do this list. See if we can get so many names out there. They're like, man, there's so many names out here. We got to go check it out. Let's go do it. We know we got these couple players, but, man, we got some players who could really probably be dominating the scene. The people who are in the league right now, they're doing a fantastic job. Big up to everybody that has represented San Antonio properly by making it up there, handling your business, doing whatever that was, getting the grades, staying on the team, staying out of trouble to get to the draft. And now that y'all done made it through that, y'all are being model citizens. You know what I'm saying? A positive outreach for San Antonio. So, man, I'm not disregarding nobody that done made it. But y'all already legends. Then y'all worldwide known. I ain't got to talk about y'all. Y'all speak for yourself. These are for the ones, in my opinion, you know, on my channel. We're just getting something else to talk about. But it's black man with the black man. I don't want to keep rambling. To all them SA legends. If you went to Roosevelt and I forgot you, my bad. Throw me some names in the comment section. If I remember them, I'm definitely going to get them out there. But yeah, that's how we rocking. I'll try to get the names I forgot before I talk about the next set of people in the video. And we gone, man. Appreciate y'all for giving me your time. It's Black Man with the Black Man, and it's been real. SA Legends.